Hey everyone, my name is Gamer Corey and welcome back to another Division 2 video. Now in this video, I'm going to go over some beginner tips and tricks because I, like some of the other people that might be starting playing the Division 2, might be brand new to the series because I never played the Division 1. And there's a few things that I wish I would have known prior to starting the game. Now, I only have a few hours into the game or so. That's all I've really had time to start playing it. But I kind of wanted to make this video before the release on the main release on Friday for a lot of other players that are going to be picking up this game in just a couple days. Now, the main thing that I actually want to cover is some of the settings. Now, I am playing on the Xbox One edition, so it might be slightly different if you're on the PS4 or if you're on the PC. But there's a few things. Oh my gosh, that is really annoying. Shut up, I'm talking here. So anyway, if we go into the settings, the first thing that I actually wanted to go over is in the gameplay section. There's two different things. Show damage numbers, which allows us to actually see the in-game damage numbers. We can turn it on or off. So I decided to turn that one on for me personally. That's a tip or trick that I liked. Again, these are just things that I wish I knew going into it. It took me a little bit to figure these things out. And then show a numeric skill cooldown timer. Now, right now, I'm currently equipped with two different skills. I have the turret, and then I also have the drone. And when you press the LB or RB button on the Xbox One edition, you can actually see the timer versus like 100 seconds versus just like a scrolling bar, and you kind of have to guess. So when you get like down to that 10-second mark, if you're kind of surrounded by a whole bunch of enemies, you can go, oh, hey, look, I have 10 seconds before I can use this skill, and then I can use it again real quickly. Like for me, I like the drone, so then I could quickly throw up the drone, and it's kind of a distraction for me personally. That's one thing that I really like, so I turned that on versus having it off. Now, the other thing, which was in accessibility, was turning off the narration. This was so annoying when I first started the game. I couldn't even handle it. At one point, I actually had to take off my headphones because the narrator was driving me bat crazy. It was so bad. I had to just turn it off completely. And I finally figured out where to go. And I spent so much time in these menus trying to figure out how to turn that stupid guy off. And that's how you do it, is right there. So if you guys have that problem on any of the editions, and I don't know why mine started up. So if you guys started up with and don't have it on yours, then just leave it off because you're not going to want it on. It's going to annoy you guys so very much. Now, the next thing that I actually want to go and talk about just real quick is the reason I am in this area to begin with is the stash. Now, there are a couple things that you guys can get into the store for free if you guys go in, if you click on settings here and go into the club, and there's a couple rewards that you guys can get for free if you participated in like the open beta and things like that you can claim, or just if you've done other events. Like say for me, I've played Assassin's Creed Odyssey and I was able to get a patch that actually has the Assassin's Creed Odyssey logo on it. So if you guys want to get some free things, you can go ahead and do that, but it's not that you really need to. It's not really a tip or trick on it, but that's where you can go ahead and get some free items. There are guns and outfits in there as well that you can equip your character with. But what I would like to do is in the stash, and that's where everything that you're going to get from being in the club is going to go. But if you scroll over one, you're going to get into your inventory here, and you can just push that by doing the LB and RB button here, and you can just click on whatever category you want. And you can actually move stuff from your inventory to your stash. So this is kind of like a quick dual tip. Move as much stuff into your stash as possible, because eventually there is going to be opportunities for us to donate it to some of the like outposts or settlements in the game. And this will allow us to keep some of it, and we can get some pretty significant XP for it if you do donate it versus marketing as junk and deconstructing it. You can have there are some advantages to deconstructing some of it, but honestly, if you guys are wanting a lot of XP, I would definitely just keep it in your stash. Now, when it comes to inventory, make sure that you guys upgrade at least a couple spots. Now, you're not going to really be able to do any type of upgrading until you are at the Jefferson Monument because you're going to get 10 of the SHD tech. And that allowed me to actually upgrade a few different things. So I'm actually going to head on upstairs, and then I'll be right back with you guys once I talk to the quartermaster. All right, so I've made it over to the quartermaster here. I'm going to go ahead and open this menu, and this is where you guys can choose your skills. Now, I am going to be changing my skills here in just a moment, and I'm going to give them a different loadout. But the drone, in my honest opinion, as a tip, get this thing as early as you possibly can. This thing is absolutely amazing, and you can actually go ahead and upgrade it for 5 tech. You purchase it for 1, and then you can actually purchase it once we actually have more. Right now, I only have 2 SHD tech, and as soon as I am able to get 5 more, then I am going to be upgrading this thing as soon as possible. Now, the other thing that I am going to try is I'm going to try the shield versus the turret. It seems like for me personally, this is just a little bit of a tip. I don't play well with the turret. I think for me, the shield is going to be a much better option. So these are the 2 that I'm going to go with. But if you're going to look at any specific one, you guys need to rock the drone. It is an amazing skill-based asset to have in your arsenal, and you can use it honestly relatively quickly even after the cooldown. It's only maybe 100 seconds or so. So when you're in a whole bunch of in a main mission or even some of the side missions, you're going to be able to pull this thing out fairly quickly. Now, when it comes to perks, I definitely recommend that after you've completed the second main mission and you get your 10 SHD, which is where I have the 2 left over from, is getting all of the XP. It's going to be listed right here. You can see at the very top, or in each of the categories, we got headshot accolade, we got the multi-kill accolade, we got the weak point accolade. Get all of these because that is going to add so much XP to your boost. I wish I would have known this right away, and I got this literally as soon as I possibly could. I have just completed the Jefferson Monument, whatever that mission actually was called. I don't really remember, but I get that one as soon as you can. Now, the other one that you might want to look at is having more of a magazine, but these perks are definitely amazing, and you guys can kind of fit whatever kind of option you guys want. Obviously, there are some that you have to wait till you are level 30, but you need to get the XP ones as quick as possible so that you guys can start getting a huge bonus in your XP. It might not seem like it's a much, but if you're getting 35 experience points for getting a kill and then you finish it off with a headshot, you're going to get 35 more. So you're going to double your XP than what you currently would have had. And over time, it's definitely going to add up. So definitely get those as early as possible. Now, the other thing is on our map, we're going to go ahead and take a look at the map here real quick here, this is the main mission that I actually did, the Jefferson Trade Center. This is where you need to complete this one, and you're going to get that 10 SHD. Now, you can see that I have a couple safe house. This is the safe house that I began at. I can go and get to this one if I want to as well. But this settlement is one that I'm going to be working on because that will help us get a little bit of a boost in XP by being able to donate to some of their cause. And after you complete the first main mission, which is at the Grand Washington Hotel, you will be able to start doing some of those upgrades at that settlement. And it just randomly or normally unlocked. It was like a barbecue. There's a few other things that seemed more alive. They started talking about having the gardens in there, the rooftop gardens. So I definitely want to go back here and check that out. And then we have another main mission down here. So the main missions are these with the the hexagon, and then we have the side quests, which are going to be actually, do we even have a side quest option? Yeah, right there. With this one without, or it's going to be a pentagon. So that's what you need to do. And I definitely recommend that you guys complete all of the main missions prior to going into any of the side missions. Now, there's only one that you could do first, and I can't remember the name of it, but it'll get an extension to your magazine. But it's kind of up to you if that's something that you guys would like to be able to participate in. First of all, there is a huge bonus of getting the side missions later, so I don't recommend that you get it early. I would say personally, I'm gonna wait till the very end after all the main missions are complete to do that. But those are some just basic quick tips and tricks that I have for you guys. You definitely know where your character is at pretty much at all time. You can see all the different stats over on this side here. Critical damage is a very important. You can see that I'm only a level 4, and I already have a 30% increase on my critical hit damage, and then I also have a 69% headshot damage as well, which I think is pretty good considering that I'm only a level 4 and almost a level 5 and only a few hours into the game. But if you guys do have any questions or comments, please leave them down below. I'll do my best to answer them for you. I want to learn with the community. That's one of the reasons that I'm putting these videos out, because I want to be able to learn this game with you guys and also kind of, you know, reach out to the people that are brand new to the series like myself. But if there's something that you guys want to share with the community, definitely leave a comment down below. Or if there's like some advice that you want to give to me by being a new player to the Division 2, that would be greatly appreciated. But that is all the time that I have for in today's video. If you guys did enjoy this, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe down below. It would help me out a lot and is greatly appreciated. But until next time, YouTube, you guys keep doing what you're doing because you're already doing it, and you guys stay gaming. Yeah.